Hello there, everybody, and welcome back. Right, we are over here in the colony because I want to just show you around a little bit, because virtually every single builder now, apart from one which is being done, is now level 4. I've also, between episodes, done some tidying up and some preparation work for the next build over at the chocolate factory, which I will get to shortly as well. But first, over here, every single build, every single one of these is all now level 4. All of the accommodation is level 4. If we come over here, the sort of industrial area bit here is level 4. All these guys have now got sort of doing a lot more builds and creating stuff. The dye area and the Fletcher's now level 4. Down here, so is the glass blower and the mechanic. I like the way these are connected. I think this does actually look quite good. And so yeah, the way they are built up. Pity these lamps aren't on, but never mind, can't have it all. This area here is all level 4. It's been level 4 for a while, as are all the individual little sort of workers inside are all level 4. Say all these buildings here, all the shops, or not the shops, all of the houses are all level 4, along with all of the guard towers. Again, these look quite nice, connected up. We come through, go up here. There's probably more. There we go, more beds up there as well. I don't have enough colonists for all of the beds, but that is because I don't actually have enough jobs for all of the colonists that I could possibly have. So I'm just sort of like allowing or growing the colony as I get more jobs. The builders' huts obviously are all level 4 with the accommodation inside. They've now got outside sort of little areas to sit. Go through here. Obviously, the warehouse level 4. The baker and the little restaurant here is level 4. The cook here. I like this building. It's the only one that actually looks like this in the whole mod pack. So that's, well, this style. That's a bit strange, but I do like that. I like the way that looks. Obviously, the hospital's level 4. I do like the way this looks as well. I'm not sure. Oh, it's just the pattern of the actual roofs, the two tones, which is very, very nice. All of the farming area and accommodation here is all level 4. The cathedral, now this is huge. Look at this. This is really nice. This is level 4. The only bit that's not level 4 on this at the moment is the cemetery or the grave digger, which is now actually being done. But this is lovely. I did, for the first time in this whole playthrough, the first time in the whole playthrough, I have actually lost a builder. The builder was Presley, who I think was over there, or was it this one here? Yes, Presley, who was here. Unfortunately, he fell. I think he fell off off one of these, because they all seem to tend to like to climb onto the roof now in there. And yeah, he died, so I lost him. But these are all in here. This is all now level 4 of the accommodation up here. Plenty of places for people to sleep. And I think this is... Well, this actually keeps going. Wow. There we go. Just some towers. That's quite nice. If we go back in again. The actual cathedral area as well. This has actually grown out quite a bit now. They've actually turned it into sort of more of a church area, which is really nice. I like the sort of decoration and the way this looks. In here, this is the Enchanter's Tower. Not much change really to get to level 4. I think it just put that on, and maybe a couple of the banners. And this hospital over here as well. Same thing, up to level 4. Then if we come through here and go follow these guys up here. Yep, this is the alchemy. Alchemist. And this laboratory is all now level 4 as well. And then if we carry on up, It's just sort of like growing it all up and stuff like that, I suppose. And it's got the copper roof on it, which is really nice. I like that. And then down here, this is the graveyard, which is now being turned into level 4. We come down, and this is actually where the graves are actually being put now. So we have lost, here we go, Neverminer, Builder, Neverminer, Neverminer, and Neverminer. Yeah, the Neverminer is a very dangerous job, obviously. We do have another one in here as well at the moment, so that's good. But this is the colony. The colony is actually sort of getting there. It's looking very good, and I'm actually quite pleased with the way it's all turning out. Again, just got the shops here. Once this bit is done, I will then know how I can create a path out the back here and also use this here, because it does look like that this bit is not actually needed for anything. So yeah, I might actually be able to do something in here. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to wait until this is completely finished, and then we'll be able to sort that out. This area here obviously still needs terraforming in a way, so I've got to tidy that bit up as well. A lot of sort of like small terraforming bits that needs to be done, which I really should do between episodes. If we come back over here, I did do a little bit. I got rid of the tunnel that was here. Hey, everyone's in bed. Cool. So yes, I got rid of the tunnel that was here and brought the level of the sort of terrain up to where the farm is. That bit there I haven't actually sort of done. I'm not sure how I'm going to want this to look. I have taken out the Twilight Forest portal that was up here, and I may need to remove the Dimensional Dungeon portal as well if I change the way this looks. I think I will, but I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do that yet. And then I still need to terraform some of the area, get rid of the actual stone, and tidy all of this area up as well. So, the colony is actually coming along. I've spent more time away from the colony lately, just allowing them to upgrade everything while I've been doing all of the sort of create builds and stuff like that. And to be honest, I'm going to be doing the same in this episode as well. But I want to get a few things done now, because the colonists, as I said, there's only one little bit left to do at level 4, which they are now doing. So I want to get a few extra builds going. And the first ones are over here, I think. So where does... So it actually only comes to there at the moment. What about if we go out this way? That's not too bad. What does this look like? Right. So what I want to do is, if we go into this, change my pack style to Ancient Athens, I believe, was the one I wanted. Yes, it is. And then decorations. And then harbour. Right, what we want is structure. So let's try with, what's the shipwright one? Turn this around. That is this bit here, that's good, right? And which part needs to be in the water? Looks like I just need to raise it up one. And then I can probably bring it back a little bit. So if I raise it up and then bring it back a touch. The idea is, because obviously this is a very close to the ocean and stuff like that, I want to actually have like a shipyard sort of thing. I think that will look nice. That'll be a nice addition to the actual area. This only has one level, which is this. And shipwright. I think this looks quite nice. And this is going to take quite a bit to do, I think. So that is... Are we happy with that location? Very close to the edge. Maybe if I bring it this way a little bit more, bring it actually right to the edge. There we go. Yes, that works. I'm happy with that. Where it is. So let's build that. You're going to want a lot of random stuff, aren't you? That beige stone bricks, beige bricks. Ooh, cool, lovely. Oh, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Want brick extra and spruce wood. Brick extra and beige stone bricks. That's fine. Right, we will get Melissa building this. Lovely. Then what I also want, if we go here, again in the Athens pack, the decorations, nope, harbour. Then we want, what was it? Warehouse or ship construction. Two ship constructions and one warehouse. What's the warehouse look like again? That way. What? I can hardly see anything for all this. That's much better. If I put this... This needs to be in the water as well. So that's fine. So if we turn this around that way one, and then you can cross here, this way. And are you out of this area? Yes, you are. Lovely. And there's a block between you there as well. Okay, that's good. Then move you back a bit. And you do need to come down into the water here. There. And then that means the warehouse and that area are right next to it. This isn't actually a working warehouse. Again, this is just decoration, which is the same thing about the shipwright. But that's good. Yes. Happy with that. So we will do that one. And that can be Alexandria. Excellent. These two builds are going to be done just in the background. I'm just going to let them carry on. They can do as and when. Right. Next is over here. And this is where the restaurant, which will be fed by the chocolate factory, is going to be. And again, we will go to that. But we're going to change this one this time to... Where is it? Bum-ba-dum-bum. Where are you? Oh, that's new. I think that one came from the update that we just had. Fairy tales. Then we want to go for fundamentals, restaurants. Pretty sure this is the one. If we go to level 5, and yes, this is the one that I want. We'll push this back. And this restaurant isn't going to actually be open until obviously the chocolate factory is open and up and running. So this one will be built as I'm continuing with the chocolate factory, so that's good. I'll bring that down to there. Rotate it. Right, the supplies are going to come in from over this side, which will be fine. Now, it's not going to look great at the beginning because obviously it is level 1, but before I do anything with it, I am going to be leveling it up, so that is fine. Push forward, actually touch onto there so he doesn't try and drown himself. Right, yep, I am happy with that. Level 1 is going to look terrible, as I said. That doesn't look very fancy at all. Level 2 starts getting better. Level 3, there we go. And level 4, that's what we're going to be at by the time I finish over there, I think, which is good. So we will say yes to that. And why did it not give me the option to pick a builder? Bump. Okay. Build options. This will be Lancelot because Franklin is actually currently building. There we go. Lovely. So they are the 3 things that I need. So that is them all set up and ready to go. Yeah. And as I say, they'll just continue building that up in the background every time that the restaurant here is completed. Wow, he's cracked on with that already. Look at that. As that's completed, I'm just going to then come over and get him to level it up until it hits level 4. Okay, so what have I done as well between episodes? Well, I have tidied up the area here. I've made all of the pillars all the same rather than just a thin little spike. I've extended out this sort of workshop area here. I've also created the road which is going from the factory to the workshop. So I've done all of that, and underneath the road I've also put or laid down all of the train track that is needed to connect up my train or my delivery lorry, only the one from over there, all the way through to the area over there and back again. I've left this bit here free because I am also going to extend the road out here, but I haven't quite got round to that yet because that is going to be the area that connects up to the restaurant. I've also put in the stations, so this is basically all ready to go, apart from, if we come over here. So the reason I've done that between episodes is basically we've all seen how I lay the road down and I put tracks down, and obviously tidying up the area is all a little bit boring, and I've got quite a bit that I want to try and do in this episode. So I have put a post box here because this is going to be bringing over cocoa beans and sweet berries and maybe glowberries from the industrial area and delivering them here, which is to the chocolate factory. So the delivery van is going to hopefully come here, pick them up, and then take them back again. And I'm going to need over here a drop-off point, which I haven't actually set up yet. So my plan is that they are going to drop off here, and then from here it's going to be taken through and delivered into the chocolate factory, because this does need to get started pretty sharpish, because obviously I'm going to need a lot of chocolate, so I need the manufacturing of the chocolate to start now. So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to set up the actual route. Right, so up here I have actually done the interior excuse me, the interior of the entrance. We come in here. Yes, this is the interior of the entrance. So basically, as you walk in, this is what you're greeted with. I do find sometimes it's easier to build when I'm not having to think about talking as well. that's made. I think this actually turned out quite well because I wasn't talking. Yeah, I quite like the way that looks, and I've sort of extended out the back here. I've also put in the power station for the chocolate factory, and for this I'm actually just using these pipes. So I'm using the normal pipes from pipes to take out the fluid from a fluid tank here, and that's putting into all of these, which is easy. You probably saw in one of my previous episodes how I'm using these. So yeah, that's easy enough there. And I'm also doing actually the same with water. So I don't actually have to have a great big lava pits or water pits or anything over here. It's just pulling straight out of the ender tank into here. And this has given me, there we go, 147,000 SU, which I should hope is going to be enough. What I've also done is up here, as I said, I've connected up all of the power and everything. And I have got speed controllers all over the place here because I have ideas for sort of certain areas, and they do need their controls to be, or the speed to be quite low for this. Now, hypertubes. Hypertubes, hypertubes, hypertubes. These are actually quite amazing. Let's see. Are you actually... This has two types of settings. Let's do this. If I click here, there we go. To actually open this, you need to sneak and get close to it. There we go, and it opens. Or you can just click it and it will automatically open as you approach, like that. And this actually is powered at the other end too. As you can see, that is also powered. And again, if you get close to it, this should be, yeah, this is at 16. So these are actually quite slow. Now, if you've never seen these are actually quite cool. They're a little bit restricted in what they can do, but as a sort of novelty thing, I think they are quite good. So if I just walk up to it, like that, boop, you go through the tunnels. Boom, 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 boom. And then you come out the other side. And then if you go that, you go back again. Now, it would be nice if you could transport packages and stuff through there, but unfortunately you can't. Whether that changes, I don't know. But I do like that. The only entities you can actually transport through are fish, which is strange, or villagers. What I've decided to do is this. Let's go to a village. Any old village. Let's go pirate village. Let's go to the pirate village. If we can find a villager. Hello, villagers. Are you here, or have you actually all been? Oh, nope. There's a villager just there. There we go. Oh, there's a few villagers in here. Let's take you, yank. Ba-dum-bum. Freedom. Nope. And then this is actually quite mean, but I like it, so I'm going to keep it. Right, back to the chocolate factory, and then if we put, this is why these are built. This little area here. I'm going to put him here. Boop. And then we're going to come out here. And look, there he goes. Hang on a minute. Let's just do this. And if you watch, he comes. Oh, there he goes. Whee! Put up. And. Dear. Yes, I'm mean. I have a villager trapped going around a hypertube. Oh dear. That's funny. Right, anyway, what was I doing before before I did that? Yes, I was setting up I was setting this up, wasn't I? 3. Right, so that's name is what it is. So that's the name of this box. It's also the name of the frog over there. and there's a frog over in the industrial area with the same name, so it'll be taken out of the industrial units, sent to that frog, which will be sent to that frog, which will go into that post box there, and then this post box, it will then be brought to this post box where it's going to be delivered. I hope. Right, let's fetch a package addressed to. Okay, hang on. Let's try this. So if we've done that one, that. And deliver package. Just say where to deliver it. You retrieve package from there. Drives to the station with the correct postbox. Okay, all right. If you retrieves that one and then drives back to this one. Does this just go? If I do this, is this just going to go off there, come back and wait? What I'm also going to want to do is let's going to need this to open up. No, I don't. I've got observers, haven't I? Do I have observers? I thought I made some observers. There we go. Train observers. So I have 2 of them. Okay, so this opens and closes. Open for 5 seconds. So it stays open for 5 seconds. So what I'm going to need to do is, if I get my train observer and I'll put it up here, maybe? Put you there. Do that. And then I put you on there with, let's just schedule. Then up here, if I put you on there, you into receive mode. That. I did put that in receive mode, didn't I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's in receive mode. So that goes to there, and then over this side again, if we do it there, again, that, with the schedule. That should be everything. So all I need to do now then is, if I give the duck that, okay, so that should be delivering stuff over there now. There he is. Are you going to move? Yes, okay, so here it goes. Ah! Why did you go there first? Okay, that's not right. Lovely. Okay. Okay, so that works. We've got that bit done fine. So what I need to do now is take the stuff out of here and get it transferred over this way here. I need, over here, I'm going to need to make chocolate. There we go. We need a mixer with sugar, milk, and oh dear. I'm going to need a mixer over here somewhere to be able to put this stuff in. Right. I need need to bring this out a bit, I think, to over here somewhere. So yes, I now need to just build up a little area where I can do that. So I'm going to need to extend this a bit, I think. So if we come over here, we'll go 1, 3. Then on top of that, we'll put 1, 2, 3. Then on top of that, we will put 1, 2, 3. Lovely. There, there, there. They have all got an output. Excellent. Right. What I'm also going to need here is one of them and one of them. So what I'm going to need now is a way to put the milk in, which is fine because I will do that from... There we are. There's some cows. So that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this. And then I'm going to grab the cow. Oh, come on. Oh, nope. That one. Yep. And then I'm going to put the cow in there. And then I'm going to drop that onto it. There we go. Thump. 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 Okay. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I need tanks. Probably going to need some more tanks, actually. 3, 4. There. And then along. That can go there like that. So then I can actually just put the pump here. Then this out. There. That can go there. There we go. That'll pump milk out and into there. Now what I need to do is just pump the milk into there. For that I will take the 6 of these and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so. Then we'll connect them up. Like so. And we'll put that there like so. And that should now be pumping milk quite substantially into here. Excellent. And then that'll take the milk out and pump them into there. Excellent. So this bit is started. Now what I need is this bit here. What I think I'm actually going to do... I've got 2 ways of doing this. I can either use the pipes. Okay, there we go. Right, excellent. That is working. Okay, so this bit did actually really hurt my brain cell. Hurt it a lot. It was very difficult trying to get all of these divided and everything all in, and then again connecting up everything from over in the industrial area over there to come here as well. So we've got the chocolate. Yep, that's important. That's obviously the most important bit, but now that is being made, and while that is being made, I'll be able to then sort out the rest of the rooms and start using it. Back you come. There you go. Thanks very much. Excellent. Right. Okay, so I've just finished editing that last few clips that you saw. It was 5 hours worth of footage, and yeah, I've just edited it all down. and it is actually the next day after them recordings. So I've actually come up with a few, or an idea on how to actually get this van to work how I want it to, and that is, I think, so if I put a smart observer on that there, will that activate for something in it? No, that didn't activate. Okay. I think if I put the smart observer onto there, and then put that on there, whoop, will that activate now? Yes. Okay, so that activated. If I then put that on there, with, let's put sleeping bag in it. Sleeping bag and sleeping bag. And then, right, hang on. We'll just do it this way, I think. Let's try it this way. So, travel to station, which would be workshop reverse. Travel to station, which would be workshop select. Travel to station, which is chocolate factory reverse. Travel to station is chocolate factory delivery. But this is wait for redstone link, which is that and that, to be powered. These two wait 1 second. Select, wait 3 seconds. You can wait 1 second. You should now not go at all until this redstone link over here is activated, which could actually happen now. No, it doesn't. Okay. Connect you to that. Bump. You're still sitting there. Yes, you are. That activated. And away you go. Then you've collected that. Okay. Now you should wait there. You're reversing, that's fine. Now you wait there until that gets activated again. Excellent. That's working. Now, let me just show you what's actually happened here, what I've got here, how this is all set up, because that's something I noticed I didn't do when I was editing. So, obviously we've got the chocolate being made. I've got the 6 cows in a jar being fed into this fluid tank here, which is filling each of these basins. We have 2 different. Come on, under you go. We have 2 different exit pipes, and I'm using the pipes because I kept crossing streams of this, because this actually makes not just chocolate, it also makes melted sugar, which I didn't realise and was causing me an issue. So we've got 2 fluid pipes coming off. The top one here is feeding into a fluid trash can, and that is removing the melted sugar, and the other fluid pipe is putting the hot chocolate or the chocolate into there. We have the sugar and the cocoa beans being fed via this belt here into these 2 separate bolts, and then they're coming out and getting picked up by the arms. I have a stock link over here because if I don't keep getting stuck in here, that is a mess. If we come through here and through these doors, I've got stock links set up here. So we've got the sugar stock link set up here, and this is how much sugar we've got over at the workshop or over at the industrial area, and this is that. And this is how many cocoa beans we've got over in the industrial area as well. And once we've got enough, we're pulling out, well, we want to have 3 stacks of each over here to be fed into this, and then hopefully it will all back up. It is taking a while because cocoa beans are taking a long time. As you can see, I've also put a wall around this area here now, and yeah, so this is working. It is quite slow going because of the cocoa bean situation. I do have 2 extra cocoa bean botany pots been set up over in the industrial area, hoping that this speeds up a bit. But yes, so that, and look at that, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing now. Oh, that's so much better. So much better. So, I'll show you the underground bit in a minute as well. And there you can see, you're just pulling the sugar through, and it's just going to be sitting in here now until I get cocoa beans. Excellent. So, underneath, the way this is set up, if I find my little hole here, boom, boom. Right, so what we have is, I have just basically I don't know what happened there, an item pipe coming from the bolt that's up there, and that is being fed all the way down here. And it is being connected up down here to a item vault down here as well. And we also have so I have the there we go. Have the stuff coming that's being delivered into the post box here. Well, thank you. So it's being delivered into the post box in the back there, being pulled out and dropped down into here, and then it's being unpackaged and put into a vault here. And then that vault is feeding it all through the item pipes all the way down to the actual production area. This did honestly take forever for me to try and figure out how to do. Have I dropped the thing in there? I don't know, maybe. This did actually take me forever to figure out how to do. It was such a brain ache. It really, really was. And I thought this was going to be the easy bit. Just creating chocolate. Just putting chocolate in here. Yeah, I thought that was going to be the easy bit. Did that come over? No, it didn't. But obviously it wasn't. It was really, really complex. I don't know why it was so complex. I don't know whether I was just overthinking it. But that took forever. I was hoping to start the actual room build in this episode, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be doing that. Other thing that happened is I lost my villager. I don't know where he went. Yeah, so I lost my villager, so I've got fish going through there now. I think the villager probably died. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Or he found a way of escaping. But now I've got fish going through it, so there's still movement and stuff. All I've done is just bunged a load of water in and dropped some fish in there. Oop, and away they go. And I've got fish in both sides. Here, there should be some in here as well. Oh, no. I'm losing fish slowly as well. Honestly, I'm not surprised. If that keeps happening, I'll just leave it. I'm not going to keep filling it up. It's just a little humorous thing, but it still looks good. I still like the way that looks anyway. Right, so yes, that is that done. So we now have chocolate. It was a mare, an absolute mare to do, but it works. It works. We have chocolate being made, and that means I can now progress further with the build itself. And the next bit of the build is going to be the initial room that they go in, or inspired by the initial room of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, with the chocolate river and the chocolate waterfall and all of that stuff. What I'm going to need to do to actually get that is I'm going to need to go to the Alex's Candy Cave, and I am going to strip it completely bare using a drill, or my drill. So I might do that at the beginning of the next episode, I might do it between episodes, or I think I might just be tidying up all this stuff between episodes. But I would like to thank you all very much for watching. This this episode honestly didn't go any way that I was expecting it to, but I would like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Fare ye well, ladies and gentlemen. Fare ye well.